Hello, my name is Yemi Adeusi, and I'm a PhD student at the Department of Sociology, University of Ibadan. Of course, we're in the postgraduate hall of University of Ibadan. I'm currently, undertaking my PhD in public policy, and my study examines the effects, the influence of COVID-19 and digital technology adoption among micro, small, and small businesses in Nigeria. And basically, what I'm trying to do is to interrogate the level of digital technology adoption by small businesses before the pandemic and actually examine how the pandemic has influenced technology adoption, leading to resilience among small and medium enterprises in Nigeria. Okay, so I've just come back from the field, and the findings are very, very interesting. One of them reveal that digital technology adoption during, prior, and after COVID-19 has is context based. It's not uniform. So you need to look at the environment. In Kano, for instance, during COVID-19, the passion or the drive for technology adoption was limited, partly due to the fact that the focus was on basically providing support, financial support to small businesses to survive in terms of alleviate hunger. In Lagos, the drive was there, and just like in Anambra, the drive was also there. So there is that contextual differentiation among the locations that I studied. Then very, very important is also the fact that, of course, I'm interrogating a policy, the National Digital Economy Strategy, in-depth. Okay, I'm trying to interrogate how that policy contributed to digital technology adoption either before or during the pandemic, and what the critical findings showed that in-depth was actually found wanting. There are policy gaps, not only at the level of coordination among government agencies, but also at the level of policy implementation. The There are issues of interagency rivalry, and the fact that while the National Digital Economic Policy and Strategy is a substantive document and an expansive one that was supposed to help small businesses uh, adopt technology, it wasn't in the core mandate of any of the agencies within the ministry. So no agency had that core mandate to take that document and run with it. So it has to be okay. What can we do? And there were lack of coordination. So policy coherence, then contest based adoption. Then we one of the for me one of the highlights of the study women was to also look at in digital technology adoption, the agricultural sector seems to be one of the sectors that adopted technology the least during the pandemic, and that is cause for worry. So I came up with a whole lot of recommendations. One is that the one of the primary reasons why people did not adopt technology is because of the costs. Okay, small businesses, they are already battling. Understand that 90% of these businesses are nano businesses who have the paper sellers, the guys who make photocopies. They are also battling with survival. So they do not see any reason to adopt technology. So, and the issue is the cost of a smartphone, the cost of a computer. So, the government needs to come up with a support system to help them scale that order. Then, secondly, uh, is the issue of training and orientation. So, the government needs to come and train small businesses on the use of digital technologies. Okay, so because it's critical, most of these small businesses are semi. literate or illiterate. So there needs to be a concerted effort to support them. Then, of course, very critical is that there must be a dedicated ministry or agency that is that looks critically at SMEs and promotes technology adoption. That is one of the gaps in the current policy that I was reviewing. Okay, the document is very substantive, very rich, but the document is from the Ministry of Digital Economy, Communication and Digital Economy, and there are agencies under that ministry. But actualizing, implementing that policy does not form the legislative mandate of all those ministries. So there was nobody that was taking that document, taking ownership of that document and running with it. So there needs to be a dedicated um, agency that is for technology adoption, looking at SMEs. Of course, there is the issue of coordination between government agencies. Okay, SMEDAN, which is the Small Medium Enterprises and Development Agency of Nigeria, is doing its own programs. NIDA is doing its own program. NCC is doing its own program, and they are not coordinated. Uh, some of the agencies are working in silos rather than being so that policy coherence is very key across government agencies. Then finally, there needs to be some feedback loop from the SMEs to critical agencies so that we then gauge the impact of the impact. Okay, so uh, some of them, our attitude to researchers, probably in this part of the world, is much less to be desired. I can tell you. When you tell them you're a researcher and you're trying to interrogate a phenomenon, the issue is that I'm very busy. No, that's if you're wasting time. But not knowing that what you're actually trying to do could actually benefit their business in the future. So I had to take extra time explaining to them what I am doing, and I was so happy that I got to talk to everybody that has had an input in digital strategy and digital policy in Nigeria, in Abuja. My supervisor has been wonderful. He just became a professor a few weeks ago. So he was formerly Dr. O. Akonji, but is now Professor O. Akonji from the Department of Political Science, University of Ibadan. So thank you, sir, for the support. He's gentle. He advises me. He's been right there for me at every step of the way. So I'm very grateful.
Thank you.